Okay, with Creo open, click New, choose a part, let's name it Chapter 4.3 and click OK. Once you have this, click on Extrude, click on the top plane and make it parallel. What I want to do now is make a circle right at your origin, and this circle has to be 2.5 in diameter. Let's fit it again. Once you have that, what you need to do is make a line, click your middle mouse button to get the dimension, and this line has to be 3.25, so I guess I got lucky here. I don't need to change it. If you do need to change it, you just double click it and type in your new number. From here, click on line. This line has to be the same dimension as the circle, so it's 2.5, and then finish your chain to close out this surface. You have this, click on delete, delete the first segment, delete the second segment, and click OK. Once you have this part, we need to cut out some of the material to make it correspond to the part that is given in chapter 4.3. So click on Extrude, click on this side, make it parallel. What I want to do now is get a couple new references. So let's make this a reference, this a reference, and this a reference, and close that. Once you have your references done, click on rectangle, click here, and we need a square. So you see this equal sign, that means your four edges are equal. So let me move it until, so now they're equal, means it's a square, click. So it's 0.8, that's not what I want it to be 1. And instead of 0.4, I want it to be 0.5 and click. So that's the first one. The second one I want to do is click on rectangle, click here and drag it. I want this to be 2.5, and instead of 1.9, it has to be 1.25. So it has to be slightly lower than this one. That's how you know you've done the right thing. From here, click OK. What we want to do is we want to make sure to remove the material. So click on remove material and then reverse it. And that's how it removes that big part. This edge here needs to be rounded, so it's smooth. So let's click on round, and it is 0.25. Beautiful. And click OK. Next, click on extrude, click on this surface, make it parallel. So what I want to do is get a rectangle, and put it here. This rectangle has to be 1.5, and it has to be 0.75 down. But we need to bring it to the center. So we know it's 1.5, this is 0.65, let's make it 0.75, and now it's at the center. Click OK. And the same thing, we want to remove material. I'm going to do it differently this time. You see this yellow button-like thing? Click it and drag it. You can drag it all the way and remove material. And click OK. The final thing I want to do is click on extrude, and let's extrude here. again, I'm moving more material. So click on circle. If you move your mouse on this circle, you see how things showed up? The center and 3 points. So look, go to the center and create a hole with a diameter of 1 and click OK and OK. And that's the part that you want to do. Now, once you have it, we need to create a drawing of it. Or before that, let me show you this. You can click on View, and if you go to Appearances, you can change the color of one surface or the whole thing. So let's pick this color, and let's make this red. Let's make this white. And what's even cooler is, like, if you click on more appearances, you can actually make it have a texture, and we can also choose the material for it. You could choose the background. Let's click on Appearance Manager. You can change intensity. You could even have shadow, etc. You should explore this. This is fun. All right, so once that's done, click on File, New, click on Drawing. Again, it's chapter 4.3. Click OK. You can choose a template or not. It's up to you. Let's pick empty in this case, and then click OK. So now you have this. See, it's empty. If you had picked a template, things would still show up for you. Let's click on General View, No Combined State, and click here. So now you have your 3D model. That's not what I want to put here. I want to put the front here. So click Front, hit Apply, and OK. From this one, I want to project my other views. So from here, I'm projecting this, and from here, I'm projecting that. Okay. Click on General View again, and click here for your 2D model. Let's make it isometric, and that's the model. If you want to move it, you really can't right away. You have to click here. So let's move this to the side. Maybe this is too small. Let's make it 1.3. It's a little bit bigger. I don't like to show all of these axes and all that, so we can get rid of them. Next, let's add dimensions. Click on Annotate, and then you can click anywhere you want to show the ones you want to keep. I like this one, and I like this one. Click OK. You have these. If you go back to Annotate, let's change this one. Have it here. We need one more. Annotate, dimension, and let's see this one. Okay, these are too small. Hold Control key and select all of these guys. Click on Format, change it to 0.25. That's the height that determines the font size. Once you have that, click OK. Let's dimension this. No need for that because now it's duplicated. We do need to get this one right here. This is a very important one to dimension. For some reason it's not showing up. You have this. You could either save it, or if you go to View, you could choose one of these guys. So maybe we choose hidden line. Wireframe. Now let's export it. So go to layout or go file, save as, quick export to PDF. And there's your PDF with some dimensions. I expect you guys to fully dimension it, and I forgot to add the table, but I think at this point you're all able to do that by yourself.